welcome to Building with Bodyweight. We are going to get started with some upper body today. So we're going to be doing some push-ups and we're going to be doing some Superman or Superwoman, whatever we want to call that. Let's first start with a little bit of a warm-up. We'll start at the edge of your mat. We're just going to do 2 inchworms. So push those hips back, drop those hands down, walk your body out into a plank. Bring yourself back in. Let's do one more. Just getting our whole body warmed up here. Good. So we're going to do push-ups as our first one. We're going to do 3 eccentrics for a 5 count, and then we're going to do 5 normal. Either on the ground, on our knees, on our feet, or we're going to be elevated on a bench. Your choice here. I'm going to be on my knees. Pull those shoulders back and down. Lock those hands in. And we're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All the way down. Press yourself up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press yourself up. Shoulders back and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we have 5 back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Lower yourself down to the ground. Hands are going out in front of us. Shoulders are back and down. I'm going to leave my feet on the ground, but I'm going to lift my upper body and I'm going to engage. And up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. 10, good. Press yourself on up. Rest for a second. Those are only 3 moves in this circuit. We're going to go in to round 2, back into our eccentric push-ups, 5 count on the way down. Shoulders are back and down, core is tight, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press yourself up. Lock it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more. All the way up. Lock it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself up. Shake out those arms if you need to. We have 5 normal push-ups. And we're down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. This time I'm going to take my arms out to the side as if I'm a T or a cross. I'm going to lift and do the same exercise I just did, but my arms are just now in a different position. You should be able to get a better shoulder blade squeeze. So pull those shoulders back and down. We're lift, squeeze, and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to add some bend in those arms. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax those arms. We just have one more round here, and then we were going to go on to lower body. Just one more here. I want you to try to lock those shoulders back and down and work on that form. Remember, we want only a 45-degree angle between our body and our elbow. As we get tired, we want to do this. Bring them back, bring them down, relax them. Okay. Hands are in the right position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press yourself up. 2 more eccentrics. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last one here. You got it. Up and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're up. Our last 5 push-ups we have. We're down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Make your way onto your belly. Our last time with our Supermans or Superwoman. I'm starting to feel some tension up in my traps. That means that I'm letting my shoulders rise. I really want to lock those back and down. Pretend there's a pencil right there at the razorback part of where your sports bra may lay. That is what we want to squeeze. So choose what position is best for you. I'm going to go out to a T because I like that one the best. Pull your shoulders back and down and lift and squeeze. 1, 2. Inhale on the squeeze, exhale on the release. 3, 4, 5. Good. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more here. Good. 10. Awesome work. Press yourself up. Grab a drink of water. We are going to move into circuit 2. Circuit 2 is going to be all lower body. So we're first going to start with a nice little narrow squat. So feet are going to be directly underneath our hips. I'm going to push my hips back, and I'm going to squat down, trying to keep my chest up. After those, we're going to go into single leg stand-ups. This is where you're going to need your bench or your chair. My non-dominant leg is what I'm starting with. My right leg is out straight, using it just as a balancer. Engaging my core, hands are out, pushing through my non-dominant leg, standing up, engaging my core as I lower. We're going to do 5 of those on each side. For the squats, we have 10, and then the last one we have is a glute bridge or a cook hip lift. So, on your back, you're either in a glute bridge, just like this, hips are tucked, core is tight, lower back's pressing the ground, lifting our hips up, or make your way closer to your chair. Legs are going up here. Same concept. Lower back's pressing the ground, core is tight. I'm lifting and I'm squeezing. We have 10 of those. So those are our 3 for circuit 2. Grab a drink of water and make your way to your mat. Put your your feet underneath your hips, and let's get started. Nice little narrow squat. Feet are underneath our hips and our knees. We're pushing our hips back. 1, 2. Remember, we want that full foot on the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Make your way over to your bench. Start with your non-dominant leg pressing you up first, okay? Get yourself locked in. Engage that core. In stand. 1, 2. And that heel can rest as you're pushing up, but try not to use it. Use it more as your balancer. That's 3, 4. Last one here. 5. Good. Switch on over. Now my dominant leg is up, is bent, squeezing and standing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice press. Engage that core as you lower. Good. On your back for either glute bridges or put your feet up on your bench for cook hip lifts. Your choice. Either way, lower back press into the ground. We have 10 of these. And 3, 2, 1. You're up. Nice little squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stand on up. Going back to our narrow squat. If your lower back starts to bug you in those glute bridges, remember really press that lower back into the ground first before we're lifting our heels. Before we're lifting our hips. Good. Narrow squat. We're down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your chest up as fast as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Single leg stand-ups. Quads are probably feeling a little tired. Start with that non-dominant leg. I like to start with my arms out and throw them behind me as I stand. And we're up. 1, 2. I'm resting my heel, but I'm not using it. 3, 4. One more on this side. 5. Good. Switch it on over. And go. Whew, there's that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Onto your back. Glute bridge or cook hip lift. I'm going to do glute bridges this round. Press that lower back in the ground. Push through those heels. Squeeze your glutes and we're up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stand on up. One last time through. This time when we get to the bottom of our 10th one, we're going to hold down there. So if this is my 10th, I'm down, hold, half up, all the way down. We're just going to pulse here for about 5, and then we'll come all the way back up. So the last one's going to be a little bit more challenging. Your quads are going to be burning. So feet hip width, and push those hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down here. Pulse a little bit. Good. Quads are burning. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Good. Shake out those legs. We have our last time with our single leg stand-ups here. Maybe you're moving that bench closer. Mine keeps sliding away from me. I'm planting my non-dominant. Core is engaged. Arms are underneath you as you are standing up, as mine is. So maybe that's when we take that other foot out and we use that to help us. Last 5 on this side. Up. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Onto the ground. Either cook hip lifts or glute bridges. Your choice here. Rotate that pelvis. Press that lower back into the ground. Engage that core. Push through and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here. 10. Good. Grab a drink of water. All we got is core left. You don't need anything but your mat. So if you need to move something out of the way, you are more than welcome to. We are going to be down on the ground. You're either going to be on your knees or your feet for the first one, and the other one we're going to be on our back. So I'm going to demo while you guys are getting water. We are going to either be, so we grab my mat, up on our hands and up on our feet. Hips are locked in. I'm going to lift my hand and touch my opposite shoulder. So see how my hips are rocking, but it's very minimal. We want as minimal hip rock as possible. If we're rocking and if I can almost see your hips, that's when we have to drop down to our knees. And then keep those hips nice and stable, nice, slow and controlled through here. Next, you're making your way onto your back. We're going to work on our pelvic floor here today. So, chin to our chest, around your shoulders forward, knees and feet are at 90. I'm going to drop my hip or drop my heel, engage my core, and bring my foot back up at this speed. The further my heel reaches away from me, the harder it's going to be. You should feel that all through this, like if you have high-waist leggings on, all through this portion. That is the spot that we want to hit. We're going to hit those internal muscles that if we have kids, if we're going to have kids, or even males, you have them too. Strengthen all of that in there. So we're going for time. We're going to go 3 rounds. So 30 seconds each, and we're starting with those plank taps. Okay, get yourself down and ready. If you feel like you can do the high plank, start with the high plank first and then move your knees. And press yourself up. Remember, the wider your feet, the more stable your hips. It is plank February. So this is our plank for the day to help us get stronger, work on our anti-rotation, lock our hips in. We have 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Flip on over here. We're going to take about a 10 to 15 second transition time. Knees are at 90, feet are at 90. Chin to your chest. And good. And begin. Slow lower. If it takes you 5 seconds to lower that leg, I want the same speed on the way up. If you find your lower back is coming up off the ground, you have 2 options. You can either drop your leg less, so not touch it all the way down, or throw those hands up underneath that tailbone. The tailbone would be the option I'd like you to do less, but either way, you're still working your core and relax. Good. We should be feeling those all deep down, especially after those planks. Flip on over. We're going back to our taps. your hips are going to be. I'm in a really narrow base. I am going to rock. Good. Pull that belly button to the spine. Try to relax your shoulders from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Good. Always feel free to rock back into child's pose as you feel needed. Back onto our back. And remember, pull those toes back towards you. We want that 90 degree the whole time. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Maybe we do one and we relax and we regroup. These are muscles we don't work often. These are the muscles that we can work to keep us from peeing when we laugh or from doing jumping jacks. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. 3, 2, 1. Good. One more time all the way through. Back into that plank. Lock yourself in. Hands underneath our shoulders and begin. Nice and straight from our head down to our back, down to our tailbone. Same thing here. If it takes you 3 seconds to bring that hand up to your shoulder, we want the same pace on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Roll on over. We have our last one here. Legs are up. Locking it in. And we're going. Inhale as your leg lowers. Exhale as it comes up. Work on that breathing. Especially in core is the time when we need to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Finish out the rep you're on. Good. Bring those knees to the chest. Give them a nice little squeeze here. Rock from side to side if you feel like it. From here, extend your left leg up in the air. Hang on to your right knee. And lower that leg nice and slow until it touches the ground if you have that flexibility. Feel a nice stretch in that hip flexor and a nice release in that back. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Once completing your 3, engage those core muscles. I know they're tight. And lift that left leg back up and switch on over to your other side. Slow lower. Engage. And up. Good. Knees into the chest one more time. When you are ready, you can either bring your chin to your chest and rock yourself up, or you can roll onto your side and get up that way. Either way, we're going to make our way to our butt. From there, we're going to make your way onto your stomach. So roll yourself on over this way. Hands are going underneath our shoulders. Right now, my head is on the ground. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and push up into cobra. Try to really push your hips into the ground. Maybe we're on our hands. Maybe we're on our elbows. Good. Now push back into child's pose. The wider your knees go, the more room there is for your hips, the more comfortable it's going to feel. Try to drop your forehead down to the ground, walking your fingers away from your body. 3 deep breaths here. And then walk your hands over to the right. By walking your hands over to the right, you're going to feel a nice stretch along that left side of the body. Good. Now let's take our hands the opposite way. Good. Bring those hands back to center. Bring yourself up into cat-cow. From here, you can just kind of shake a little bit if you need to, and then make your way on up. Awesome work today, you guys. Thank you for being here for Building with Bodyweight. Next class is tomorrow from 5:10 to 5:40, and that is strength training. So if you'd like to join, let me